Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video we'll be making some watermelon mint lemonade. So yeah, this is a very refreshing and a very delicious drink. And before we get into this, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Now let's get straight into this. Now if on a hot day, today was a very hot day and we wanted something refreshing, so we got out our watermelon. But the watermelon wasn't very sweet, so we decided to make a drink with it. So we have a watermelon here. We want to just cut it up, and we don't want the green bit. We only want the red bit, because that's going to be going into the blender. Now this is a very simple yet delicious recipe. It only requires a few ingredients. Yeah, it's very good and it's very refreshing. So with a big knife or a big cleaver, we're just going to cut a watermelon into halves and quarters, and then we're just going to take the watermelon out by just starting from the top and working our way down. And the salt that we were going to be using is black salt, which gives it a really yummy flavor, and the mint makes it really fresh, and some ice cubes will make it really cold. And we're going to be garnishing at the end as well. Garnishing is just a choice. So yeah, we can see we're just making progresses, and we want to cut our watermelon into cubes so it's easier to blend. And we're gonna also put some water so it can actually blend, since the watermelon just does not blend with the blender itself. You need some type of liquid so that the watermelon can be more of a juice. So yeah, we're gonna repeat this process for all of our watermelon. We only use about half a watermelon for this. As you can see, yeah, our watermelon is cutting into smaller cubes. We don't want big chunks. And now right here we have some fresh mint that has been soaking in water. We're gonna use a little bit of mint as well. And now we have some sugar just to make it a little bit sweet. And yeah, if your watermelon is really sweet, you don't really need sugar. And we also have a black salt and some ice. First thing, we're just gonna put our mint and our watermelon into a blender, and we're also gonna put our salt and sugar at the end. So yeah, we're just going to transfer all of our watermelon and all of our mint into the blender first. And now we're adding in our black salt over the top. And we're also going to be adding in a little bit of sugar, or just to your taste. And now we're going to put in the blender. And after a bit, we put some water, then it actually properly blended. As you can see, it's not blending that well right now. It's because we didn't put any sort of liquid. But after you put in some water, so we put some ice cubes first on the top just to make it a little bit cold, and it slowly started mixing. But you can see from the bottom starting to form. But as we put some water, it started to mix quite a lot. You can see we put a little bit of liquid, a little bit of water, and it blended really well. And this made around 3 really big glasses. It's going to fill up the glasses with our watermelon lemonade, and then now it's time to garnish it. So we have some fresh watermelon slices that we can cut through the middle, and we can just add that. We have some fresh mint that we can add for some more garnishing, and we're also going to add some lemon slices. First, we're going to cut our lemon in half, and then we're going to squeeze in the lemon on all of the drink, just so it gets a little acidity and a little flavor. Now with the rest of the lemon, we're going to cut into thin strips and cut it through the middle a little bit, and then we're going to stick it on the glass as well. So yeah, we're going to repeat this process for all 3 of our glasses. And we're also going to be using a fancy straw today, as you'll see later on. So yeah, after we put our little decoration, a little garnish, now we're going to put in our straws. So we have some unicorn swirly straws, pretty fashionable, and they're really cool. They're fun to drink out of. And now let's get to the taste test. It was really refreshing. I really loved it. And yeah, make sure to try this recipe. Now, if you want to try this recipe, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and to share this video with all your friends. Goodbye.